Communities and businesses are repeatable systems that can be simplified and localized so that the blueprint for society consists of repeatable processes like a stamp. Each stamp has a large or small collection and distribution center, an emergency room, utility rooms, residential rooms, and so on. Each repeatable stamp of residency and commerce has a common set of practices, systems, and commonly used protocols for recurring instances such as the production of goods, the provision of services, and the routines of daily life. Each repeatable stamp of civilization is responsible for upholding universal law on a local level, with aid from other levels if needed. This is a non-profiteering system. Corporations no longer exist as breakaway civilizations and can no longer prey upon the people. Corporations and governments exist entirely in service to the people. In a non-profiteering system, we work collaboratively to ensure the well-being of everyone at all times and under all circumstances. We seek to find a mutually beneficial outcome and course of action for everyone. We seek to end the zero-sum game and create a system where everyone shares in the results of our collective efforts with the ability to access the resources we work together to provide. You're not an external unit in this system. You're not handed over to the scammers and the cartels and the gangs or the pharmaceutical companies. You have the right to access shelter under all circumstances, and you have the right to participate in community-level production of goods and services. And you have the right to be protected by the community as they are paid to uphold universal law in every case. Is everyone all right tonight? That's right, because in a non-profiteering system, all ships rise together. And what's this? It's Restoration Day. The day where you apologize to each individual living on the street and you inform them that they have access to any unoccupied Level 1 room. Did they not follow some special command? Did you provide them with the perfect education? You most absolutely did not. No one should be on the street for any reason ever. We can be given credit for each of our good deeds or completed tasks by turning those deeds or tasks into an auditor virtually. The auditor can be AI, or someone receiving credit for auditing. Auditing can include a form of accounting where you turn in all of your completed tasks for credit. One of those tasks could be running around helping homeless people off the street. You can tell them that they can log into any unoccupied room at their room level or under. The room itself can interact with them from there and help them further register with the system. Once they feel like participating, they have access to a database of available work. Some people might not want anything beyond a Level 1 room account, or they might not be able to do much of anything useful for various reasons, and they should not be forced to participate beyond what they choose. If they choose to remain at a Level 1 room and Level 1 residual income account, then they should be allowed to live out their lives with dignity at that level of residual benefits and housing access. And what about this? A Mother Truckin' Give Back holiday, or holidays. Days where you give back to, or at the very least leave alone a certain type of resource in appreciation to it. Holidays where we show appreciation to things by not indulging in them, but instead by leaving it alone so that it can rejuvenate. These can be coordinated events and not just holidays but weeks, months, or even years in some cases, to allow a thing to rejuvenate and overflow. Consider this concept in regard to every single item that is always available in plenty in the grocery store. Each of these biological resources can be given a break from time to time to allow their numbers to recuperate. Another way to allow resources to recuperate and potentially overflow in abundance would be to produce things after they are ordered and not until they are ordered. And what's this? It's date night. The night once a month where a local utility structure is designated to the local community singles meet. And that's because we care about the hearts of the people so very much unlike them. And we care if people are alone and don't want to be. So very much unlike them. We're not going to sit there and allow your heart to be farmed with dating apps the way they would. Instead, you have the ability to utilize a local utility room and create a theme for a local singles meet. You can have themes that are like prom night, or different themes on different nights for different folks to meet. There is a trend of lonely people of all ages. It's the system weaseling us apart to make us more committed to it. It is a gray and desolate landscape within the heart when left only to them. We need community. We need companionship. And in the local community date night, there can be different types of date nights for different types of people on different nights. The profiteering system is a zero-trust system. You can't trust your doctors. You can't trust law enforcement with their civil asset forfeiture. You can't trust your matchmaker they need to keep you on the platform paying. No one can be trusted in a profiteering system. In a non-profiteering system, we each report our contributions directly to the system, and we each get paid automatically by the system without having to go through one another. We can have a direct relationship with a system of accountability that serves as an accountant and compensates us directly for our contributions. The non-profiteering system is a system that we all own, and one where we all belong. Oh, look! New World Order that is trying to depopulate humanity. It's the more babies, more trees, more cow farts, more carbon tour. We're going to make bigger families that use more land and resources with tons of children and cows running around farting, making more of that wonderful carbon that the trees breathe. Your anti-family, anti-life cult can choke on the abundance that we produce.